MTD are here at Forge Motorsport. Now this company have offices in the US and Taiwan, but they do all of their R&D and manufacturing here in Gloucester.
Forge Motorsport are manufacturers of performance aftermarket parts for a range of petrol and turbo vehicles. Forge Motorsport and Forge Engineering specialise in the production of CNC, machining, milling, turning and fabrication for the largest range of performance aftermarket parts worldwide. Parts we produce at Forge are very complicated and very in-depth, and for our engineers to get the best out of our machines, it's vitally important we have the best software on the market to be able to drive our innovation and our designs. Okay, in 2019 we recognised that we'd been inactive in updating and improving our machining capacity. That led us to look in great detail at our CNC machining capability, and Ryan Speck, our chief engineer, led us down the road of investment within 5-axis machining capability, and then the need for software to drive our capability and our engineering abilities was crucial, hence the need for us to invest in the right kind of software to drive our engineering processes.
So my role here within Forge Motorsport is to ensure our manufacturing operation is as efficient as it can be, and that we are competitive as we can be within our industry. So that led us to looking at our 5-axis options and the software to drive that. We looked at various different products on the market, but we felt that the OPENMIND hyperMILL product was the right one for us. So what we need from a CAD/CAM system is the ability to program our parts accurately and in the most efficient way possible. But not only that, to be able to post out the program, and when we get to the machine, ensure that we have the trust in the program that's been posted for it to be able to run as it's intended. So everybody encounters problems, and we're no different. So during the time when we're programming our components and we've come across problems, hyperMILL have been able to support us really well in that aspect. And every time we call, they'll do their best to put it right there and then. So for us, it means that we can hit our deadlines, our lead times don't drift out. But also it enables us to upskill our staff. They don't just put things right and not explain how it's done. They continually evolve our staff and make sure that we can stay up to date with all the changes within the software. And a great example of that is their team viewer function. This enables our programmers to view exactly the support that's being given on the screen live in front of them. And this almost mimics an in-house training session. What is really interesting is that OPENMIND's hyperMILL has given us the ability to increase our efficiency by reducing our cycle times and enable us to program offline. This has made us more competitive within the subcontract engineering industry, and we've actually relaunched our Forge Engineering brand.
This is Rich over here. I want to introduce him to you. You've got some nice parts here, Rich. So have you enjoyed making these?
Yeah, I have enjoyed making them. There's quite a lot that obviously goes into these parts. This one in particular here, we actually do in one-op. So we get the raw stock, hold it in the 5-axis like that. We do the profiling or the pocket milling, and then we flip it over and just skim off the back, and then we snap it off in the vise.
I like the finish on these as well, so talk me through these.
So these parts here are DV37s, which is a dump valve. It's used quite a lot of trochoidal milling. I think if we were to use a longhand, we wouldn't be able to get into this gap here, because it's quite a tight little gap. Trying to get any cutter in there would either have to take very, very light cuts, sort of horizontally, but we do it trochoidally, so we go full depth of cut, and it's just light movements in a radial axis. So it's just taking small bits off each at a time, and it clears through there, not an issue.
And earlier on, off camera, you mentioned to me about a merge function or something?
Yeah, it's a very good function. Basically what it allows you to do is update a model. As you know, in engineering, there's always model changes, drawing changes, etc. Rather than reprogram the whole part through hyperMILL, you can sort of just get the old model, the new model, and just merge it into one. Any changes on there, you can sort of basically cut and paste the faces on, and then it's just a case of going through what you've programmed and just selecting the new faces, and it just makes it a hell of a lot easier to just sort of continue with the programming, so you don't have to restart from scratch, you can just continue.
And there you have it, Forge Motorsport, proving that by investing in the right software can make a big difference to your company.